Alright, this is a cool old gun I've been working on for quite some time. This is an MP34. It's got quite a bit of a rich history behind it, in my opinion. So the story on it is, after World War I, the Germans were not able to produce weapons like this due to the Treaty of Versailles. So what they did was their arms manufacturing company, Rheinmetall, bought out Solothurn in Switzerland. They designed this weapon. They were not able to produce it to their needs. So what Rheinmetall did then was buy out an Austrian company, Steyr, and that's who actually made this gun for them. Their Solothurn MP34. When I received this gun, it was completely destroyed. It was missing from here to here on the receiver, and also underneath the receiver is a trigger box that was missing. And then the barrel threads from this trunnion were bored out. So what I first did in rebuilding this gun is I found a pipe that was close to the ID I needed for the bolt. I then had a guy mill out some flats to fit the pipe into the stock. I split the pipe very carefully, and over many weeks of just hand filing, I finally fit the guts and into the stock and everything like that. So I welded it together. Probably the biggest thing I had to do was the semi-auto modifications, and I'll briefly show that. It is now striker fired. I have made a recoil system that goes through the striker and through the bolt. So I've also sprung the firing pin. All I did here was just notch it. And also under the bolt is a blocking bar to prevent unmodified bolts from dropping in. And it works just like this. So instead of being open bolt full auto, it's now closed bolt semi-auto. So the striker is held back by the sear, the bolt is closed, I pull the trigger, it fires. So the original safety is actually on top here. Since that's no longer applicable due to my semi-auto modifications, what I did was modify the semi-auto selector. So this is semi, it fires on semi. I moved to full auto. I have now made full auto a safety. So you cannot pull the trigger, it's disabled. Move back to semi, and it fires. So probably one of the more unique features on this gun is the fact that the magwell actually functions as a speed loader as well. So you take the magazine out, put it underneath the magwell, and it locks in place, and you are now able to feed it with stripper clips. World War II kicks off, and again, this is a really nice gun, hard to manufacture. So it was quickly discontinued in favor for the cheaper designs such as a MP40, which was cheaper and also easier to produce for the Germans. So again, just kind of a cool old sub gun.